Thank you, Acting President. Now, I was just contacted by a gentleman, Keith, I don't recall his last name, but I was pretty inspired with some of the stuff he, in his email, I rang him up and had a chat to him about a program that he's looking to get up and running in WA, and he's going to meet some people in Kununurra. As we know, Kununurra's had some issues of late, and I thought, he brought something to my attention. I'll read out this program. Some of you might have already heard of the program, the Malpa Project. In the heart of Australia, the Malpa Project stands out as a beacon of hope and health, catering to both Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal children from disadvantaged backgrounds. This initiative trains young minds aged 9 to 12 to become local health ambassadors. They are young doctors, a title they earn through a culturally enriched, community designed 15-week project where they learn from elders and health professionals. This unique blend of traditional wisdom and modern medicine fosters reconciliation and builds a bridge towards a future in health careers supported by prestigious associations like AIDA and ASIM. Now, this program he's got is a new one. It's like a sister program to the Malpa Project, and I'll read out a couple of things. I got him to send me some stuff because it's pretty hard because he knows all about it, and for me to try to repeat it is pretty hard. It was inspiring how he said it to me, so I'll just read out some of the stuff. Basically, it's a school-based platform where each participating school adopts the Guardians of Earth, which it's called, as its own localised site, reflecting the school's culture, language and community identity. Each individual child has a page. Every child has a personalised dashboard showing achievements, goals and progress. It's got an AI mentor avatars, so children select an avatar modelled on elite athletes, singers or role models. These AI mentors engage children daily, fostering trust, emotional openness and well-being. Now, I was a little bit like, I'm going, AI stuff, mentors. Mentors are so great. I've seen it over many years, how good mentoring works in my time in child protection. So, again, I'm not sure how the AI side of it will work, but he was telling me he already had some famous people on board that, some of us might not even agree with, like rappers and stuff like that, but they still look up to them people. So to have them as mentors is a great, it could be a great thing. Now, the story integration, weekly storytelling, Chronicles of the Guardians frames global challenges like the predator virus, teaching children to recognise abuse, bullying or neglect safety through narrative metaphors. Predator virus alert button allows children to confidently alert their mentor if they or someone they know may be at risk of harm, triggering early intervention and support. Now, he's looking to get this up and running in WA and around different states, and he's meeting some, Indigenous elders out in Kununurra, I believe, very shortly. And I just thought I'd bring it to the attention to other people here that may be interested. I'm going to hopefully be going to Kununurra and try to meet him there and look at it more in depth and talk to the elders, he's saying, that are behind him in Kununurra, because what we're obviously been doing to help reduce, whether it be the recidivism rate for young people committing crime, especially in these smaller towns and Indigenous communities, it hasn't been working. So I think something like this program, like I said, I may not have, I'm just reading out a bit and there's a lot more to it, but I think there's a lot of potential in what he told me about and how this works that could really be of a benefit to the small towns and like Indigenous communities up north that are having them struggles. And let's face it, young people love technology. One of the things he was saying is they have this little wristband and you can get the police and all different community members involved, and every time they do something good, they can give them a credit. So it goes onto their platform thing showing that they've had a positive interaction with a police officer or with someone else. So, just all that stuff, that positive reinforcement for young people, I think that could be a real advantage. And reading on the Malpa Project, they increased their attendance rates in schools by like 94% or something. It says, I don't know, the correct details as in if that's reality, but that's what they state on their website. And that's a great thing if they can encourage these young people to be getting into school and to, get educated. That's a big part of our problem we have in young people when they're off school a lot and they're away from learning and actually getting educated. That affects them moving on into their adult life, or, you know, whether it's job security or anything else. So, yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd bring that to Parliament today, and hopefully, I'll come back with some good feedback on that.